Hey everybody, welcome back to King's Outdoor Life. We're in the watermelon patch this afternoon and beside the corn patch. So you see the corn there. And I've been out here running the tiller on the watermelons. Watermelons are doing well. You can see these we've really got cleaned out well. I fertilized them today. And this one here has got, I believe a cantaloupe seed was mixed in with the watermelon seed there. I tell you, these seeds, I never know what I'm gonna find mixed in with them. But the watermelons are really running. I came here with my shadow. It's either shoot back towards the sun or shoot over my shadow. Let me try to do halfway this way. So the watermelons there are doing well. Like I say, I fertilized them and took the tiller on the tractor, turned the vines and got as close as I could to them. I need to come back with a hoe and kind of get some of this other stuff. But you know, once you get them to running, you can't do only so much. So when you see these, they're really kind of grown up, but we did the best we could without a hoe today to turn them, fertilize them, and use the tiller to till up around them. I'll come back with a hoe and get all that right in there. But these are doing great. They have, I think, doubled in size in the last week. They're really starting to run. And the corn is really putting on some nice ears here. I'll give you a shot at some of these corn ears. Look at that one. That sucker there is getting bigger than my hand. So these corn here on the edge are doing great. And all out through there is doing really well. So we will keep an eye on this and see how it goes for the next few days. And I started tilling this just to see if I was gonna be able to till after bush hogging. I don't know, I'm gonna run the tiller over it. I'm gonna run the disc over it, see which I like better. And I may run the disc, then run the tiller behind the disc, and then drag it all down with a drag harrow so we can sow millet in this upper part of the field in about probably 2 weeks, 10 days, something like that. More to come on that. Thanks for watching. Click like, subscribe, and share with a friend. I'm gonna try to set the camera so you can see me cut this under. I've cut the first probably 10 feet above the watermelons with a tiller this afternoon. So I'm gonna try to put this disc on and see which I like better. If I like cutting with the disc harrow better or the tiller better. So this ground has not been cut under this year. It's been bush hogged about 2 weeks ago, and I'm gonna cut it under, see how it does, and decide if I want tiller or disc harrow. So let's see how it goes. So this set of disc here I bought from a neighbor of mine about, I don't know, 6 weeks ago. I found him on Facebook. These are about 5 feet wide. There was considered a 16 by 16 disc. They're 16 actual discs, and they're 16 inches tall each. So again, it comes out to be about 5 feet wide, and really this is a just right set of discs for this John Deere 770, which is a mid-20s. I've read it. I think it's rated 25, 26 horsepower. But gosh, it seems like it's stronger than that, especially when you see these lawnmowers that are 24 horsepower. This thing has got a lot of good, strong pulling ability. And I'm running in second gear, high range, second gear. So it's really pulling fast enough that these discs are throwing the dirt. And you can see the wobble there. That's because it's just pulling, and it kind of pulls the tractor around a little bit. The tractor's not quite heavy enough for this set of discs, really, because that's why you see the wobble, that it actually kind of jerks the tractor back and forth as it's digging in and jerking that dirt around. So anyway, second gear in high range versus the tiller. I use it in low range when I'm tilling a garden, but running long runs like this, I'll run it in first gear in high range. So I'm going twice as fast with the disc harrow than I would be the tiller, roughly twice as fast. And I'm also covering roughly a foot more ground because my tiller is only a 4-foot tiller. So that's why I say this is a lot faster than running the tiller, and it's also going deeper
cutting deeper. So I really do believe, and I'll say this again when I actually stop the video in a minute and show my own video there, videoing myself talking after I disc a little bit. This is doing a better job than the tiller, but it doesn't leave it as level. So, all right, I'll stop talking, put on some relaxing music, because to me, watching dirt fly is very relaxing. I didn't notice till I got to the end of the pass, which is only about 25 feet, but somewhere right there, see the disc came up, the left side, as you're looking at it here, the right side of the disc, but as you're looking at here, the left side is off the ground in the back, and the front disc are stopped, and they are plowing a rut. They're not spinning, they're just dragging a big old pile, and then I can't pull anymore. I back it up, and you can see it's kind of active under there. I lifted it up, and so I'll put it down and try that again, and it still doesn't work. So you'll see me here try to turn around. And when I get to the end of the rows, I've been trying to back up and start right here, not get all the way under these trees, but back up and start again. So here it's still trying to go, but it's not working. It's just dragging still, and I can see that. I thought maybe I could bust it loose, but I couldn't. So I get off and climb around and find there's a piece of a tree root stuck in that front there, and that was causing all the trouble.
Okay, so the debate was tiller or disc harrow. So I ran over this earlier with a tiller. You can see up through there, it's much more level and smooth than this is. However, the disc harrow cuts a lot deeper. So this disc does a better job of cutting it all under and deeper, but it's much more unlevel. So in the long run, I think this is going to be better. It took half the time to disc it that it did to till, and I'll come back over this with the tiller and level it off nice and smooth. So I hope you can see this. Here's the before and after. The disc does a really good job of cutting deep and flipping over these dirt clods. And usually what I like to do is let the sun bake this for a week and the rain beat it down if it rains, and then come in and cut it under again. But chance of rain every day this week, and kind of like my theory of do what you can, when you can, what you got, I came back in with this tiller immediately and ran it over it, and you know, it smoothed it out great. Still a lot of grass in there obviously, but it's not attached. So if I like to take this grass here, and it may come right back green again and come back to life if it's not, you know, completely pulled up. So you can see there, it'll come loose, but it still may come back. So we'll let the sun hopefully come out a few days this week, and the rain 2 or 3 days this week. Let the rain beat it down, the sun bake it, and we'll come back and, I don't know, maybe either drag it with a drag harrow or till it again. I don't know. We'll decide when that day comes. Thanks for watching. Click like, subscribe, and share with a friend.